Today, I'll be showing you guys how a 100% free-to-play account actually looks like after one whole year of playing. Hey guys, the Mice here, and today we're going to be showing you guys my free-to-play account. And just a heads up, this account is actually not 1 year straight. I have been on and off with this account. So if you go ahead and take a look right here, we have already Vizix and we're currently working on Gerda. So you can see we are still logging in, of course. And yes, what you will notice is I have missed out on a ton of free overpowered champions. I'm very sad about that, honestly. Well, unfortunately, there is absolutely nothing I can do about that. And when I first saw that there was a collab with Ninja Turtles, I was in shock. I cannot believe that is actually a thing, but unfortunately, I did not get a single turtle from that event because it was around that time I started getting burnt out from Raidshadowlegends, where it's actually more of when the Hard Faction Wars came out. But don't you guys worry, I'll be showing you guys my full account today. And first things first, I want to show you guys my shard resources. Of course, before I quit the game, I did just go ahead and splurge a ton of shards. So these are the only shards left. But I am back to doing Ultra Nightmare, so don't you guys worry. Our shard stocks should start increasing once again. And, well, let's go ahead and show you guys. This is probably what everybody is most curious about. We're going to go ahead and show you our champions. Nope, I'm kidding, guys. I'll be showing you guys my Great Hall first. This is what my Great Hall looks like. Of course, when I was playing this, I was constantly at Gold 5, guys. I am not a Bronze 4. I am Gold 5. As you can see, I have every one of these accuracies maxed out except for the Voids. Then I have crit damage for the Spirit and Magic maxed out. And for the rest of it, I just made them blue so that it looks nicer in the eyes. And then let's go ahead and show you guys the best part about this account. Let's go ahead and show you guys my champions right here. Yes, literally when you open my champions, you will see a 6-star Ascended Mikage. Really nice account. And when you go ahead and scroll down a bit, this is my PvP Deception. He's now at level 60 because I want him to look not as scary. You're going to see one of the most haunted PvP champions in the entire game. That is going to be Commodus Dark Smile. Yes, Commodus is the only mythic I've ever pulled. He was from a 2x Primals. And I was fortunate enough to pull the most ridiculous PvP champion in the entire game. I haven't even gotten him some masteries because I don't play the game anymore. But before I did leave the game, I did get a wand of submission for Commodus. It's ridiculous, guys. Same thing for my Lady Mikage. She also has a wand of submission. Unfortunately, the blessing, ideally, I would put the sheep. Whichever one actually gives the sheep polymorph. That would be really nice. But I use Lady Mikage on my PvE teams that I will be showing you guys later on. So I have to put Brimstone on her for now. I have a 6-star Ascended Cupidus as well. No, these 6 stars are not bought by me. I just was fortunate enough to pull them. Same thing with Seal of the Drakes. I did pull a 5-star. Unfortunately, not a 6-star, so I don't get the extra speed. But it's okay. I don't really use Seal of the Drakes. She's actually not used on my account. She's very useless for me on. And it's sad to say because she was one of the best champions back in the day. And yes, I did also reach Ninja. I'm gonna say this one last time. This account is actually a few years old, but if you were to take a look here, I've only been logged in for a total of 1 year because when I quit, I do not log in or play this account at all. And so yes, I have a Ninja. He is also +1. I forgot which one actually you need to sacrifice to him. But this is my Ninja build. Ninja is currently speed tuned for something. I don't remember what. But he has 339 crit damage. I'll show you guys the builds individually later on. I just want to showcase the heroes or the champions that I actually have here. We were actually fortunate enough to pull a 6-star blessing for Whisper as well. Yes, this account is actually quite ridiculous for a free-to-play. The Newt was pulled, so I wasn't fortunate enough to actually fuse him because I wasn't playing. I have a 6-star Ascended Geomancer. I have a Godseeker Rhaenyra that's also 6-starred. I have an Ugo that's also 6-starred. Yes, guys. I have a ton of 6-star Ascended ones and I'm pretty happy about that. And just to make some people who don't have Geomancer jealous, let's go ahead and show you guys this right now. Geomancer, and there we go. We can actually get a +3 Geomancer. We also have a Prince Chimar. I'm quite happy about him. He does speed up a few dungeons, I believe. Then we have the Demitha. Demitha, or the Myth Heir, was my first ever clan boss team, but now I'll show you guys that later on anyway. I don't really know what other champions are that significant of a pull already. There are some other champions, of course. I did do the Fabian Fusion with his soul. We have Royal Guard with a 4-star soul. Cold Heart, unfortunately, Cold Heart is a useless champion already on my account. Same thing with Renegade, since I did... Oh yeah, she also has a 6-star. Since I did pull the Prince Chimar, Stag Knight. There are lots of champions here that I don't have or I don't need anymore. The first ever legendary I pulled on this account was Molly. And then Lord Champfort followed after that. I don't really know any other champs that I pulled though. But it's a spoiler alert, I have Faction Wars completed since I have Lydia the Death Siren. I have Freya from her fusion. And yeah, that's pretty much all my champions for now. I have a Seer, but I don't really use Seer because my gear is not that good. I don't have the power to make her really, really strong. I have Alice, but I don't need Alice, unfortunately. I have Commons to just smack down everybody. And these are the other champions in my vaults. I don't have any legendaries in there. Over here, we have one legendary. And nothing really too significant about epics. So that is pretty much it. I will show you guys my Mikage build though. Mikage is currently 349 speed, but that is without the max glyphs, as you can see. And she also is not in her fastest gear, so she just was fortunate enough to have a couple of rolls into there like this. We have a max speed glyph on the banner, but the rest we don't really have anything. Look, double speed, triple speed, 1 speed. But 349 is pretty good. For my speed freak, believe it or not, she's actually faster than my speed freak, but that's because I split the speed gear with Arbiter and Lysandra. My Lysandra is 346 speed, but if I decided to throw everything on her, I'm pretty sure I could get her really close to the 400 mark with glyphs. So yes, that is pretty much my fastest gear. Lady Mikage is still the fastest without even any speed gear on her. My Cupidus is in, what do you call this set again? I completely forgot. Slayer. So he is in a 6-piece Slayer for Ignore Defense. This is his build. Ninja I showed already. For my Freya, of course, she is going to be in 9-piece Protection. And here we go. We have 4.5k defense with nearly 300 speed. Which other champions do I actually have really good speed gear on? I think here. No, we have Impulse here. This one doesn't have. We have 9-piece Feral on my Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter was a fusion back in the day with the Alice, so I did do this guy because he is so good. Really, really good, especially for Hydra. Yaharl, I'll use it for Fire Knight. And then yeah, these are pretty much it. This guy has cap on the dungeon, so 257 crit damage is actually not that bad. My Kymar is really slow, 280, but he's just for resetting anyway. Godseeker is built in for the Sand Devil 25. And if I were to take a look here on my missions, Marius missions, I'm actually pretty much done. Believe it or not, this is just time gated. I can actually do every single thing. I can clear Amius. I can obviously do Hydra. I can do everything right now. It's just time gated since I did quit the game like I said earlier. And then when we go ahead and take a look at some of my other dungeon progressions, I'll show you guys that later on. I'm sure you guys are curious about my account, so I'll just show you guys the stats right here. CVC points, 364k was my highest. I can do 258 million on Demon Lord. For Hydra, I can do 237. This is my personal best, obviously, on Nightmare. And then Chimera, I cannot clear Chimera Nightmare, unfortunately. So that is a massive setback, but it's okay. And then for my Clan Boss team, I actually don't need to speed tune it anymore because this random mushy team, as you can see, there's no team setup. I can just clear it really, really easily. And the clan hasn't actually beaten it. If they haven't beaten it, I will just go ahead and clear. Actually, no, I'll just show you guys a run right now. There is no speed tuning on this. There is no need to speed tune it because this team is way too strong for Clan Boss. There we go, 143 million right there, and I actually just beat the Clan Boss record I got literally right now. For Hydra, I am quite lazy to auto it, or to manual it rather. This is my Hydra team. Of course, if I was going for Hydra Clash, I would be manualing it and getting 200 plus million on Nightmare. Chimera, I haven't done anything yet, but if you guys are interested to see my Chimera team, this is going to be the team right here. It is again a manual one. So yeah, Hydra and Chimera, if I was going for clashes, I would definitely be going for manual here. I will return to manual soon once I actually decide to come back to this game for good. For Doom Tower, I can clear hard mode on every single rotation. Same thing with normal, obviously. It's not a problem. For Cursed City, on specific rotations, I will be able to beat Amius. On this rotation, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to. I don't remember if I can do it on this one, so unfortunately, I can't test that right now because I have to clear the entire thing. And then for Siege, I'll show you guys that later on. I have no idea what Grim Forest is, by the way. This mode is brand new, so I don't know what to actually do here. Set up decks. All I can see here is that we need a ton of champions, and I am not in the mood to sort that out right now. So we won't be doing that yet. For Faction Wars, of course, we have everything completed. I can't show you guys the teams individually since I probably don't even have the champions anymore. Oh yeah, I was actually fortunate enough to pull Void Legendaries. I'll go back to the champions. Actually, I'll show you guys that right now. But yes, I have my faction wars completed. Like I said, when hard faction wars came out, I was already very like burnt out from the game, so I don't care. And then let's go ahead and show you guys this right now. Actually, let's show you guys over here first for the fragment summons. We can pull out Ishiyama, we can pull out Ator or Artor. Jamarasa, we have a couple of epics, but they don't really matter. We have Embrace. I think this is like 1 or 2 Chimera rotations, and then I should already have Embrace done. So you can see, I literally quit the game in such a bad timing. I have Marius on lockdown, I have this guy on lockdown, and then I also have Lamasu just 1 siege away, and then I should also have Lamasu. So yeah, let's go back over here. I'm sure you guys are interested in seeing which legendaries I actually pulled. Let's include this. Let's go legendaries. So in total, I'll show you guys first the Void legendaries. I only have a couple. I pulled a Raglan, which was really painful. I fused Cernic. Oh yeah, Cernic also has a 6-star blessing. He was for free, I think it was like 2 years ago, for the Christmas with Lady Noelle right here. I fused Lady Noelle. I pulled her on a 10x event for Void legendaries, so I was very fortunate. I have her booked out. Unfortunately, I am not using her, as you can see. Literally, no gear. But I'm pretty sure she's very good anyway, so I'll be using her soon. I have Quintus. So the pulls here, I have very trash pulls. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Blind Seer got a buff, but she's still garbage. Raglan got a buff, and she's still garbage. Niam, he is the only one that's actually decent of a pull. And I have nothing else pulled here. These are all for free. The total legendaries we have 59 legendaries right here. Which ones of these are actually that significant? Well, to be honest, nothing really. I also did already complete the Odyssey Titan event. No, not this one. For the Coalition event, rather. I just went ahead and completed my personal contributions, and then I got everything because, like I said, I wasn't playing the game. And so, let us move on to dungeons. For Iron Twins, I can clear everything on stage 15. This is going to be the team. Yes, as you can see, I have Geomancer, Freya. This team will actually clear it very quick. As you can see, it's less than a minute on every single affinity. For Potion Keeps, it should be a given. I can clear everything on stage 20. Very quick. What team am I actually using here? Okay, yeah, I'm using a Seer, Chimar team, and Newt. So yes, that is the same team that I run on everything except for Magic Keep. I don't believe I run Newt here because it's a Magic affinity. Minotaur, I have 14 seconds. Obviously, Cupidus is a solo. I only have it here so that it's just A1, A2. It's A1, A2 is not A3 in the boss. So yeah, 14 seconds just from Cupidus alone. Ice Golem, I have Ice Golem cleared. It's not fast. It's literally nearly 5 minutes. But this is definitely not the team. I'm pretty sure I have something set here. So yeah, that is the Ice Golem. For Spiders, I have Hard on lockdown on less than 40 seconds, which is not bad. And that is obviously, again, not the team. We have it somewhere here. Up here, Spider Hard. We have Chimar, Newt, Seer team. And then we have the Hex debuff from Mithrala. That is going to be the Hard Spider team. For Dragons, how fast do I actually do Dragon? Okay, so less than 2 minutes. This is the team, I believe. So we have this. Wait, is this really the team? I don't believe this is the team. How am I? Oh, you know. Wait, no, it is, I guess. So I'm pretty sure Ninja does all the damage alongside Mikage. Sustain, Weave Clear, and then of course she just does her own thing with Lydia. So yeah, that is a under 2 minutes team for Dragon. Hard, Fire Knight, the hardest dungeon in the entire game. Yes, I can also complete it 100% of the time. And yes, this is the team itself. We have ally attack, triple freeze with decreased speed. Now this team is very slow because with this type of team, if you only have one Newt, Newt cannot A3 on the boss, otherwise the boss will take a turn and it's going to be very disastrous for you guys. So Newt will just A1 the entire time, which is why it's very slow. Sand Devil, obviously, it is just a Godseeker Newt Cheese team. And I pretty much believe that does cover out the free-to-play account. Yes, as you can see, I have a new upgrade here. I am, of course, going to probably be back to playing on my main account. I have started a brand new free-to-play series. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you guys do check the previous video. It should be the video yesterday. I did just upload it. But that is pretty much my free-to-play account. I have all of these unlocked so that I can passively gain some levels as well. And again, this is a wrap-up of my account. If you guys are interested in some Faction Wars help, you can just comment that down below. I will probably be showing you guys my teams. And I did do some takeovers in the past. I have posted them, but I have unlisted those videos. If you guys are looking for some really good takeovers make sure you guys do comment down below. And before we end the video, I forgot my goal, my live arena right here. I was around maybe like 5.6k. So yeah, that is live arena, and then my tag team arena I was on silver. But that is pretty much it. And I'll see you all in the next video.